Hey guys, and welcome to Car Guy 1999 Reviews. Today, thanks to Infinity of Nashville, we have our 2020 Jaguar F-Pace S. So we took this in last night, and I wanted to get a video on this thing right away because these things are really rare and they're really good for the money. Starting inside because it is 10 degrees out and I'm freezing cold. So heated wheel, heated seats, cooled seats, controlled by that seat button here, and then you can do everything like that. You do have driver's displays, so you can see your G meter, you can see throttle, graph, everything like that. You do have a lap timer or a stopwatch. Let's see, lap time, stuff like that. That's kind of cool. So we'll do that. Basically tells you what each one does. Suspension dynamic, steering dynamic. Do have pano roof. You have S embroidered up on the headrest. You do have ambient lighting. So real quick, let's go ahead, take a step out. Meridian sound system. Upgraded wheels, red brake calipers. 380 horsepower out of this supercharged V6. And it does sound the part. It does look like it has headlight washers as well, which is pretty darn cool. So let's do this. If I have those on, if I do this, that should have washed the headlights. Cool. Do have a good amount of storage in here. Backup camera, of course. There we go. Without further ado, we're gonna put this thing in its sportiest drive modes. So the S is that perfect middle ground between your, well, you have the base F-Pace, which has a 4-cylinder, and then you had a supercharged V6, and then you had the S, and then you had the absolutely wild SVR, which I still think is one of my favorite SUVs of all time. The SVR is just a wild car, absolutely wild, and I cannot get enough of it. It's just absolutely ferocious. Jaguar has made some really good cars over the years. I mean, even starting with your XJ220, that thing was awesome. It was so cool. And then you had your E-Type, which Enzo Ferrari dubbed the most beautiful car of all time. Jaguar has a long history of making some really good cars. I'm not sure about what they're doing right now, but we'll see what happens with that. I'm not going to judge until we really start seeing the results of their efforts. But what I will tell you is this car is fantastic. Good old ZF8 speed. One thing with turbocharged engines is it dilutes the sound. What I've noticed is supercharged engines increase the sound. And this is such a good sounding V6. It doesn't have the snaps and crackles of the F-Type S, back when that was a 6-cylinder, but it has enough, a few crackles here and there to kind of add a little flavor to the sound. But it's just like a sweet sounding V6. It's just almost harmonious. Heated steering wheel gets warm, I can tell you that. This is just a good car, man. It's just so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.